Kylo Ren is a divisive figure to say the least. He was proclaimed to be the saga's next badass Sith-like warrior, only to fall short and become a joke in most fans' eyes. And I'll be the first to admit that I was disappointed by his character upon my first viewing of The Force Awakens. However, I've come to realise that Ren is so much more than an unskilled Vader wannabe. I know, I sound like a madman, but do hear me out. This is why Kylo Ren is not as bad as you think. When it comes to the character of Kylo Ren, there seems to be 3 major complaints, 2 of which pertain to his unflattering lightsaber skills in bouts with Finn and Rey. Firstly, while Finn may appear to have held his own against Ren, the former stormtrooper was merely being toyed with. Yes, Kylo could have unarmed and left his opponent for dead with ease at any point. The process was only sped up due to Ren's shoulder injury. That's when he realised playtime was over. Secondly, it would have been near impossible for Kylo to predict Rey's natural ability to control and use the Force as she so wished. So when you combine this sudden surge of unsurprising power with Ren's injury from Chewbacca's bowcaster, the same infliction which easily destroyed armoured stormtroopers, his defeat was inevitable. Moreover, near the climax of The Force Awakens, Supreme Leader Snoke revealed that his apprentice was still to complete his training. This means that Ren has yet to reach the peak of his powers. Thus, for those in agreement with the final and third complaint that Kylo is a loser, just wait until episode 8 or 9. I guarantee by the climax of the new trilogy, this villain will be one of the greatest and strongest Star Wars characters we've ever seen. In short, most fans are completely misunderstanding Kylo Ren's character. Of course he lacks power and is rather cowardly, but that is exactly the point. He isn't supposed to be another masked badass like Vader. Sure, Ren idolises and strives to be like his grandfather, but this is a story of his internal struggle and how he transitions from a mere pawn into the powerful man he's always wanted to be. There are so many layers to his character, which makes him more appealing already than someone like Darth Maul. Look, Maul from The Phantom Menace is a pretty dope character. However, what is it we all remember him for? Is it his ambition and motivations, or is it his double-bladed lightsaber and flips? One-dimensional characters can only draw so much emotion from the audience. At least with Ren, we can follow his character progression throughout each installment, and one day look back at the completely different man he used to be. So, have I changed your opinion on Kylo Ren, or are you still disappointed by his character? Let us know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and for more Star Wars related content, keep it locked here to the Kanguzans. Soldiers of the Galactic Republic and its successor state were conditioned to cope with the tragedies of war. However, even the most unyielding troopers were prone to breakdowns and second guessing. So with that in mind, here are the top 10 examples of soldiers and units who deserted their post.